Cause hello, it's Todd Tarot in the house, baby. And I'm reading today for, chest hair and all, baby. Not a good look. All right. How y'all doing? Good to see you all. So let's get right to it. I have a brand new deck that I have not opened, as you can see. The Miss Cleo deck. I have this deck already opened, but I was like, well, I just found this unopened pack. I'm like, let me open it and have fresh new energy. Losing weight, looking great. Well, thank you, Lydia. Thank you. I'm still doing my fasting. Thank you. Okay, let's get to it. All right. Let me shuffle them really good. Be sure to go to my OnlyFans. I just did a live yesterday. I forgot the title. I always forget the titles. I should write it down. All signs something. I forgot. Lord, I forgot. I forgot. But I know I just did it yesterday. All right. Okay. Come on now. Wow. One second, y'all. Let me open this damn package. How y'all doing? Oh yeah, what the universe wants you to know. Thank you, Jennifer. Yes, I did all signs what the universe wants you to know. So go check that out on OnlyFans. You're missing out. All right. Oh, I can't open the deck. One second. I think I got it. It's coming open. Okay, got it. All right. I think I do. Come on. There we go. I got it. It is coming open, folks. All right. Perfect. Sorry about that. Okay, let's get the dud card out. All right, here we go. Let me shuffle it really good. Well, thank you. It's time for a haircut, or else I wouldn't be wearing this. All right, let's go to Aries now. Got the cards open now. All right, let's go to Aries. How y'all doing? Okay. All right, who's coming towards Aries in the month of May? From now until the month of May, who's coming towards them? Let the first couple cards describe who this person is, who they may be. Whoa, Queen of Swords just flew out. Somebody that could be an air sign. They don't have to be. Why are they? Okay, who is it that's coming towards them? The Star card. They may have a strong Aquarius placement. All right. So I don't know. Like they don't have to be sun sign Aquarius, but I think that they have an Aquarius placement. All right. How are they coming toward Aries? Some of you could meet an Aquarius or an air sign as well, like a new one. All right, I want to put that out there. How is this person coming towards you? The World and the Ten of Cups reversed. Knight of Pentacles. Some of you, they still want like things to progress between you two. All right, what happened in the past between these two? If this is a past thing, Magician in reverse. Usually that means failed efforts. Okay, Eight of Wands reverse. Some of you actually stopped speaking to them in the past. Some of you, they could have blocked you in the past, or you blocked them, or there was a lack of communication between you two in the past. All right. What I also get is them, like basically, I get them wanting to come towards you. And what is their intention towards coming toward Aries? Some of you, if they haven't come towards you, it's because they're taking their sweet old time. They're kind of being slow. All right. So what is their intentions? Judgment, to have a second chance. Okay. So their intentions is to repeat with you, to have a second chance. All right. The Sun card, get back to a happy level. All right. So it's almost like this person has an intention to repeat. Anytime judgment is in the intentions, that can be like second chance energy. So I would say their intentions is to like repeat it with you, have a second chance. It's telling me in the past, you two may have had issues with communicating, whether it's very little communication, some of you no communication at all. I even get for some of you there was blocks or whatever the case may be. All right, whether I don't know, but you got my card of being blocked. All right, what else is their intention? Judgment and what? Two of Pentacles, Three of Swords reverse. Some of you they want forgiveness. All right. If it's not forgiveness, they just want to like mend. Keeps telling me they want to mend things with you. Keeps referencing mending things with you. All right. What is the outcome for these two? What is the outcome for these two? The Tower reversed, which is about avoiding disasters. They could be any sign. Let me just say that first and foremost. But I also feel like they could have a strong air placement. And the way you know your person will have an air placement without knowing their chart would be maybe they had a way of acting detached or playing games. You know how air signs do, act cold and play games. All right, so they could have been acting that way toward you in the past. So it really don't matter what sign they are, all right? Good luck with surgery, J-Mo. So what is the outcome? Tower reversed. And some of you, it's very possible because I keep getting this like outcome being somebody doesn't repeat it or doesn't want to. You may have like reached your wits end with the situation. You may be like resistant to repeating it with them. All right. But I feel like their intention, what's so funny is their intention is to repeat with you. But some of you may not want to repeat it with them, or you just don't want the disaster that's them or what you perceive as them. All right, is what I want to say. So that's what it's telling me. They're wanting to come toward you to I don't know if it's an apologize or if it's just to repeat it with you. Their intentions is to repeat or to have a second go around. All right, is what I feel. So take that as you want. What is their feelings inside before I go? They feel like you're getting away. They're afraid you're going to get away from them. Well, thank you, Diamond. Appreciate that. They're afraid you're going to get away from them. I have lost weight, actually. So they're afraid of you getting away. They fear you getting away. They've tried to turn their back, but the fear of you getting away, like fully, kind of like makes them kind of upset. So they want to, repeat it with you. All right, is what I feel. So let's go to Taurus now. I can see this is not a very popular read. 1174 in this room. Are y'all out of y'all's mind? All right. Okay, let's go to Taurus now. You really think I look smaller? Well, I do, because the scale don't lie. And even when I eat a meal now, my weight still stays down. I'm like, wait, that's crazy, because if I would have ate before, before I lost the weight, I would have gained it right back as soon as I had a meal. Now it's like it stays low and it doesn't go back up. Like I haven't been in my old weight for like a few weeks now. So I'm like, ooh, okay, all right. Let's go to Taurus now. Taurus, let's first of all describe how you would know who they are. All right. That way we can just nip it in the bud. How would you know who they are? All right, how is Taurus going to know who this person is that's coming towards them in May? Keep in mind, this is not for new people. Well, I mean, it can be, but it's like usually with somebody that you at least know to some degree, typically, all right? Wherever they are, the one you know that can. I think that you're intuitive yourself and you've picked up on them not wanting to walk away. You've already picked up on that. They could have even been somebody at a distance, all right? Or like they're either physically distant or you like if it's not that, for a fact, you're like, bitch, I know you ain't walked away. You may try to act like it, but I know you ain't really walked away. I mean, who you trying to fool? Like, I think that honestly, I would say you have this like everybody has a little bit of intuition. I feel like you know that they basically haven't walked away entirely. All right, is what I feel. Like it says the way you would know is because it's somebody that's acting distant, or some of you they're physically distant, some of you they're just acting distant. But you know that like they're going to come back your way or stick with you. Like you just have this inner knowing. I know that sounds crazy. That's what it's telling me. All right, what is their future actions towards you? Some of this person will be right back or come toward you. They can't walk away from you wherever they are. All right. So let's see. What is this person's actions toward Taurus in the month of May? I think this is a failed read. Wanting to commit to you, I told you. Like they don't want to be without you. They do not want to be without you. Like they want to commit to you. Some of you are very sexually attracted to you. I get some of you meet somebody new that's going to get attached to you pretty quickly as well. All right. Whoa. Their intentions or what they want is the Nine of Pentacles reversed. That's also how they're coming toward you. Like they may actually tell you they want to commit to you. Don't get up in here making racial comments, you dumb slut. All right. Don't make any racial comments toward me, you whore. All right. You fucking whore. I hate your mother because she popped you out of her twat. All right. Don't make stupid racial comments to me, you stupid slut. All right. All right. Go crawl back into the fucking canal you were born from, you whore. All right. That's what I want to say. That's degrading to our women. Well, tell them women to stop motherfucking degrading me, whore. All right. And then I'll stop degrading when this bitches stop degrading me. All right. You stupid fucking idiot. All right, here we go. All right, let's get back to the read. I might actually log off this. I don't think anybody wants to watch it. It's not getting viewership. Maybe I'll do another topic. I don't even feel like doing the read, to be honest. I don't. I'll be real with you. I do not feel like doing the read. I'm like, if I don't want to watch it, I don't want to do it anyways. So I'll find something better, like another topic. I'm really tempted to click the fuck off of here. I just don't have the energy today. That's why you've seen me very MIA the last few days. Like, that's why I've not been live. I just don't have the energy. And I'm like, I don't have the energy. And I had to like force myself for like the last few hours to even get on here. I was like, damn, I don't want to do this. Because I just was tired. It's not that I've like lost passion or anything like that. I'm just tired. And I'm like, do I even want to do this? And then I'm looking at the viewership. I'm like, I don't even think people want to watch it. So we'll see. But if I don't be surprised if I just like click the fuck off. All right. It ain't the trolls rowing in it. No. Don't give them credit. It's not them. It's me. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm wore out. Wore flip out. But I'll keep going. So at least for now. But I can't promise you I'm going to stick around. All right. Whoever this is, like I said, they want to commit to you. They may even come toward you like they want to commit. The energy of them coming toward you is that of someone who wants to commit. All right? That of someone who wants to commit. Wants to be with you. All right? Wants to commit, wants to be with you, wants to be with you sexually. All right? Whoever this is, they're very straightforward, or at least their energy's coming up as straightforward, like what they want. Like, I'm not reading this the wrong way. I feel like it's definitely somebody that really wants to commit. How else would you know who this person is? Queen of Swords reverse, which keeps coming out. I'm noticing that, well, actually, it's only been 2 signs in, so. There may have been, there could have been actually, for some of you, I'm going to say something very specific. There's 2 people here. Actually, yeah, 3 people. What I get for some of you, you may know them to be somebody who was indecisive about you before, all right? Or maybe could have had like 2 options, you and something else, or, whatever the case may be. But because it says 2 of Wands and 2 court cards right in between the 2 of Wands. I'm not connecting to this read, but I'll just keep going. Whoever they are, I don't feel like they're that indecisive anymore, because I feel like they definitely want you. All right. So the energy of them coming towards you is somebody that wants to commit. All right. That wants to commit. That is their intentions when they come towards you. I keep feeling like it's somebody that wants to commit to you, but you also kind of observe them playing a lot of games or giving you a lot of mixed signals. Because the way it makes me feel like, it says in the position of how you know they are, 8 of Cups reversed. So you know this to be someone who really hasn't walked away, like entirely. You feel like they're still emotionally clocked in. That's the way it comes up to me. And also, some of you would know them to be somebody that's at a distance, or that acts distant, but clear and well they want something with you, but you feel like they keep you on a wild goose chase. Or you felt like this before, like they kept you on a wild goose chase, even though you knew how they felt. Some of you, I feel like they're coming towards you like very decisive in the future, like very decisive, like wanting to commit to you, wanting to be with you. All right, is what I feel. Okay, here we go. What is the outcome for these two? I get also more openness. Somebody may be more open. It wouldn't shock me as well, Taurus, if you find you an option, a newer option, is what I feel as well. All right. So it wouldn't shock me, but I definitely feel like I get some of you bitches, like this person coming towards you wanting to commit. I'm telling you, like, I don't care how they were acting before. It says how they're coming towards you is the Nine of Pentacles reverse. That's the card of I want to be with something. I want to commit. Then Ace of Wands. Some of you, they think about you sexually. They want you sexually. They want you everything as long as it's free. They want you low. Love, love, love. I want you low. Hey. Wow, I just got a random, look at this. The energy shots kicking in. It makes me look bipolar. Like, Toddy, you were just bitching a second ago. Now you're bipolar all of a sudden. No energy shots kicking in. Remember, I took it at the beginning. When it don't kick in, I get so miserable. I'm like, damn, how am I going to get the energy to do this? I can't drink coffee during my fast. Coffee hits me faster, but so I have to stick with these 0 calories. And they don't kick in as fast, so I have to sit there and struggle, you know? Okay. You know what it kind of looks like? You know, back in the 90s, them women that would have it like a bouffant on top, and they would have it short on the side. I look like I'm going to Freaknik Atlanta. Look at this. What in the Freaknik Atlanta is this? You know, like the women back in the Freaknik, or they'd have it like permed and like kind of all wavy at the top, and then on the side it's all like short. Look at me. I'm going to Freaknik Atlanta. Bye. See ya. Have a good one. Y'all probably don't even know that reference, but I'm from Georgia, so I would know, right? Okay. Let's get back. Here we go. Let's do this. Here we go. All right. Let's do this. But I definitely feel like that person wants to come toward you. It wouldn't shock me if you connect with a newer person or somebody that you don't know, all right, that well. All right. I know that was a horrible comparison, but does anybody in here remember Freaknik Atlanta? You 90s kids in here? I remember it. Okay. And first of all, before I go to Gemini, let me say something to you. You don't make racial comments to me. Don't sit there and tell me what race you think I am, all this stuff. Bitch, it don't motherfucking matter. It don't fucking matter. I know what race I am. You don't sit and compare me to a race I'm not. That irritates the shit out of me. Bitch, if you're going to tell me what race I am, at least get the race right, ho. All right? That's the way I put it. Get my motherfucking race right, ho. So I got to say, don't mistake me for nothing other than what I am. All right? Just saying. I don't know who the fuck you think that you are. All right. Okay. Let's go to Gemini. I may do y'all a bonus at the end, like everybody, because I got to think, I'm like, you know what? It's probably best at the end, I kind of gloss over a possible new person you may meet. All right. So right now we're going to focus on the past people. Is good man up in here? I don't know, but let's see. Here we go. Let's go. Gemini, who's coming towards you? Sorry, Taurus, you got interrupted, but I don't care. All right. Well, thank you. Everybody's noticing my weight loss. Finally. I've been trying, y'all. I've been trying. I have been trying. I want to see my yearbook picture real quick. Cass High School, Cartersville, Georgia. I'm going to show y'all my, before I go to Gemini, 1 second. Let's take a trip down memory lane. I don't give a damn if you say I talk too much. I don't give a fuck. That's what timestamps are for. So for you little, like, bitter bitches that sitting there, Tyler talks too much. Timestamps. Use your fucking fat ass finger to click on the timestamps afterwards. You don't mind using them fat ass fingers to write them shitty comments. So why don't you just use it for something productive, like clicking on a timestamp for a change? Like I said, you ain't got no problem sitting there writing a nasty message with them fat ass little nubs you got. All right, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Y'all gonna stop talking shit to me and think I'm just gonna sit there and take it. I done told y'all. You got me all the way fucked up. All right. Here we go. You got me all the way fucked up. Okay. That's what the fuck timestamps are for. And if you don't get, I'm not being rude, but you're going to stop talking to me any kind of way. All right? You talk to your people around you like that. You talk to your mama like that. You talk to your boyfriend, your girlfriend like that, but you ain't going to talk to me like that. Them bitches won't say nothing to you. I will. And if you was in my face, I'd still say something to your busted ass. Try me out in the streets. Pop that shit in the streets, bitch, and you'll see what verbal lashing your ass will get. Because I've had people say, well, you wouldn't talk like that to people person. Bitch, you don't know me. Ask my family. You know how many public outbursts I've had? Ask my mother. I've had to cuss people out for her. All right, a man and a woman, a couple, wanted to talk shit in the middle of white-ass Tennessee. Bitch, I ain't the one to fuck with. All right? So try me out in the streets, and then we'll get it popping then. If you think that this is a show, try me out on the streets, and then we'll pop it then. All right? Okay. I can get gangster if you want me to. Don't let the light skin fool you. All right? Okay. Where am I at? Where that hoe is, right? Where am I at? Let's see. There you go. 1 second. Let's look at this. Before we go to Gemini, we're done with Taurus. We did Gemini. I don't care what they say. I'm just going to just be myself. I'm not going to care about this. They think I give a fuck about their time. Talking about, I got things to do. You're sitting there talking. You think I give a damn about your time? I don't. I'm gonna start. No more Mr. Nice Tyler. I was never nice, but no more Mr. Nice Tyler. All right. Where the hell's my picture at? I ain't looked at this yearbook in a while. It was just sitting there. Cass High in Cartersville, Georgia. So if you're from Cartersville, just know I've been there before. All right. I actually went to school there. 9th grade. Let's see. Where's it at? Also went to middle school there as well. Where the hell's my thing? They're hating me right now. I don't care. We've done Aries. We've done Taurus. Yeah, you talk to my. I bitch don't say nothing to me. So like I said, talk to your mama like that, ho. Talk to your significant other like that, ho. But don't talk to me any kind of way. I don't lay down and fuck you at night. So I don't know what makes you get. I don't know what makes you think you got the license to talk to me any kind of way. You act like I fuck you or something. That's what you act like. How you gonna complain to an internet entity? You don't know me from a can of paint. You may think you know me, but you don't know me. You act like I lay down and fuck you at night, and you have like you have the authority to talk to me like I'm your boyfriend or something. Bitch, you better get it all the way right. All right? I'm on one today. Where's the I can't find my picture. 1 second. They're probably bitching like a motherfucker. All right. I'm gonna cause World War III in the tarot community for doing this. Let's see. Oh, I found it. Ugh, look how skinny. That's the size I want to be again. I want to be this hoe size again. This hoe right here. I want to be that hoe size again. What was that? I was like 6. No, I was like 15 in that picture. 14, 15. I want to be that hoe size again. Even then I had bad self-esteem. And I had a tan, believe it or not. Because I used to go to Alabama all the time and I would get a tan. I was actually a person of color then. I mean, I still am, but I had more color. Jesus, look at that. I don't think I look that bad now. Just a little bit of weight. Gemini, let's go to you. Okay. Look at this woman. I told her, look, Amber Solins, I'll never forget when you drew a woman's vagina in my, I said, write whatever you want. She literally goes in there and puts a woman's vagina in my, yeah. And look, I want to hear about my, I don't care what y'all say. I don't care. You can say, you can talk shit. That's what timestamps are for. All right. You want to hear about my reputation in high school? It's literally written within the pages. People wrote notes. Listen to this. Tyler, even though you were kind of mean at the beginning, you became better throughout the year. I'm glad you didn't drop out of drama because I was in theater. I hope you stick with it. Even if you do get out of school, stay with drama. You'll love it. Lindsay Martin. See, everybody thought I was a hateful bastard, and I still am. You think this is a show? Look, listen to this. Tyler, even though you were kind of mean at the beginning, you became better throughout the year. I've always been like this. People think this is a show. Where's that other one? There was another one where she was calling me all kinds of bitches or something. Let's see. One of them called me all kinds of bitches. I can't remember where it's. I got so many notes in here. A lot of people signed it, but like I was like, when I got to looking at this as an adult, I'm like, damn, I was a bastard. Everybody keeps pointing out I'm an ass wipe, that I'm a dick face. And then Isabel, loving memory, she died actually. I think a year after that. She just had a baby and she died, like a newborn baby, and she died. She didn't die because of the baby, but she died a year after having a baby. But she put, "You're the best bitch I know. Love, Isabel." And I put in memory like a year later, "You're the best bitch I know. Love, Isabel." And every time I look at it, I go, damn, people were like grilling me they were calling me all kinds of bitches. Let's see. One of them thanked me for giving them cigarettes all the time. They said, I forgot which one it was, but they said, "Thank you for all the cigarettes throughout the year. We used to go behind the bleachers and smoke. We hated school. We were a bunch of rebellious whores." But it was a bunch of, like, one of them was calling me, I forgot the one that was calling me all kinds of bitches. So, but anyways, we're going to get back to the read. Let me stop because I think I've taken it too far. Oh, listen. Okay. Misha Baker says, "What's up, boo? It's been interesting having homeroom with you. You can be off the chain when you show the black side of yourself." See, I'm telling you, I was off the chain, folks. Y'all think this is a show. These are people from 2007 letting y'all know. I'm telling you, this is not a show. So for you one, this is from 2007. Well, actually, where's it say that? Oh yeah, sorry, 2006. My bad, 2006. So just know, I've always been a bastard, always will be. So, okay, let's get to Gemini now. Oh, let me tell you, Misha Baker, she popped off. Thanks for the two, Falanda. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for the continued support. Let's go to Gemini. I know y'all want to bitch about that in the comments. I understand. That's what timestamps are for. All right. So, okay, let's do this. Gemini, who is coming towards you? Did y'all enjoy that? I did. It was fun looking down memory lane a little bit. All right. I hope that one day in the next 5 years, somebody looks through their yearbook that they have the same one I have, and they go, "I went to school with Thomas Terrell." I hope that happens. All right, here we go. Gemini, let's get to you. Sorry for all the talking. Gemini, who's coming towards you? King of Pentacles reversed. I might take that. This could be somebody that's like a businesswoman, businessman, or somebody that's really focused on themselves. If you're on the outs with them, they stay busy to not think of you first and foremost, or they may seem busy, but they're actually thinking about you a lot. Five of Pentacles. It may be somebody. How you would know who they are? It could be somebody you're on the outs with, or there's either little communication to none at all. I know that keeps repeating, but it could be somebody that's in business, or they're focused on their business and career. All right. They may have been very focused on themselves. Like, you may have felt like this person was not making you a priority or not paying you much attention. All right. I didn't do tarot in high school. No, I didn't. How's this person coming toward you? They could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, any sign. Whoa. Who are these damn, like, pentacles coming to? Okay. You know what this feels like? Somebody that you may be very on and off with. All right. Very, very, very on and off with. Thank you, Enchanted. Thank you, Enchanted. Thanks, Star. Thanks, Chuck. Appreciate that. Very on and off with. All right, is what I feel. Very on and off with. I'm just going to leave it off. Fuck it. You may be very on and off with this person. All right. Oh, no, I'm not leaving that off. And I feel like for some of you, they may have acted like you were not a priority of theirs, or you may have felt like they were very focused on everything but you. It's in the position of how you would know who they are. The King of Pentacles reverse. Whenever the King of Pentacles reverse comes out, that talks about somebody who's very self-centered, and it also could talk about somebody that's focused on their work or career a lot. So Cass High School. You would, okay. It's almost like you would know this to be somebody that was very self-centered, all about themselves. I just said that and I'm repeating it. You may have felt the sense like they were more focused on like their business, their career, or just themselves, what it keeps talking about. What are their intentions toward coming towards Gemini? Five of Swords. Again, I feel like they play a lot of head games and mind games, which may not be worth your while, all right? It may not be worth your while. They like to play games. I think they purposely do that because they know it gets a rise out of you, all right? So just know in the past, when they were playing games and stuff, or if you felt like they were playing games, that was purposeful. And I feel like they do that because they know it gets to you, or they did that because they know it gets to you, all right, is what I feel. And it's almost like that. You know what I keep getting that they may have did to you? You know the analogy. You know the analogy, like where it's like you dangle a carrot in front of a rabbit, like dangling a carrot. I feel like that's what they were doing to you, like dangling a carrot. Like you may have felt led on. You may have even felt like they were purposely like just trying to get at you or trying to, it's very specific. I feel like for some of you felt like they were literally trying to lead you on or, lead you astray, all right? And their intentions toward coming toward you in May or whatever they do come toward you, they'll play games. I think they like to get a rise. I think they like to play games, all right? I feel like it's somebody that likes to be admired or chased, all right? What is the outcome for these two? 10 of Wands. That tells me you'll deal with them again. You may not be as open this time to them, or you'll be very resistant to them this time, all right? It feels like it's somebody that would come around to like keep you still on a wild goose chase. I don't want you to go through that again, Gemini. All right? I don't want you to go through that again. Bitch, gotta get that out. Sorry. Anything else you want to tell Gemini? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull you a few more clarifiers. And at the end, I may do a gloss over of every sign if they're dealing with a new person. It'll be very brief, but I'll make sure I cover a new person for y'all too. All right. Let's see. How's this person coming towards Gemini? Spouse. They do give you signs. They did give you signs, or do give you signs that they want more than what they act like they want. But it's like the games and the mixed signals really just dampers it all. All right, it dampers it. What else do they want from Gemini? They may want messages. All right, some of you, they want more messages and communication. But I still feel like this is somebody that they gave you or give you. I'm not sure if you're dealing with them or not. They gave you or give you signs that they want more out of this, right? But then the games and the innuendos and all that just kind of dampers it down. You get what I'm saying? All right. Outcome is like, I feel like it'll be more drama than what's needed. I still think you'll deal with them again. I still feel like you would, but I feel like you may have more of a guard up this time around, or more of a shield to a degree. I'm not connecting with any of the reads today. Maybe because I'm just so like my mind's everywhere. Plus, I got a dentist appointment on Thursday, and I'm not looking forward to it. Even though it's just to fit my crown, I'm still terrified about that, and I got to do a cleaning. I'm like, ugh. All right. So let's go to Cancer now. But I feel it. Bye. All right. Thank you so much again, Philanda, and everybody that sent super chats. They all disappeared. The only one that shows is Philanda. But thank you so much, Philanda. Only one that showed me right now is Philanda. But I think Karen did. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, let's go to Cancer. And I apologize for all that. Oh, thank you, Jennifer, for saying that. I apologize for all that hoopla. People got to stop thinking they have ownership of me and can tell me what to do. Tommy, this is going to affect your views. I had one send me an email saying you're not going to get to where you want to because you're talking too much. You need to be like this one and like that one. Bitch, I don't want to be like the mother. Don't compare me to them hoes, all right? I'm Tyler, all right? And guess what? Anytime tarot reading is mentioned on the internet, guess who the first name that comes up? Tyler, not these other ones. Yeah, they may have more of this, more of that, but guess who the first one that pops up because of all the controversy? Moi. So y'all sitting there. So she literally, this woman sent a whole list of who I should be like. I'm not kidding. Who I should be like. Listed these people, right? And I'm thinking, okay, but when I see forums and stuff, who's the first name that's mentioned? Moi. So, and when I see dirty comments and other people's comments on their videos, guess who's mentioned? Moi. All right. So I don't see any of these other ones mentioned ever. So yeah, let them have the glory of, you know, the numbers. But guess what? Guess who gets mentioned? Moi. All right. So let's go to Cancer now. Stop comparing me to them hoes. I ain't got nothing against them hoes, but stop comparing me to the I'm Tyler. All right. Okay. All right, we go. Let's go to Cancer now. All right. Cancer, who's coming towards you in May? From now until the end of May. Literally sent a whole list of people I should be like in an email. You should be like this one because, and then she does this, and he does that, and she does this. Bitch, I don't give a fuck what they do. I do me. All right? All right, Cancer, I got your message right here. How you would know who they are. Eight of Cups reversed. The one you know, and it's kind of like Taurus's read. The one you know ain't walked away, you know. Deep down, you're a water sign, you should know. You're psychic. Usually they are. Usually water signs have some type of enhanced ability because of the water energy, right? You bitches know which one I'm talking about. They're the first person that popped up in your head when I said that. First. They may not be speaking. Page of Wands reverse. Is this repeating messages today? The one you know ain't walked away. They could be around you soon. Some of you, they're around you now, or they'll be around you soon. Because I feel like, honestly, this feels like somebody that even if they're not around you, they would be so strong in your energy. Hence why they pop out in your tarot reads you watch. That's why they pop out in them. Because they're so strong in your energy. Damn, my face is getting thinner in it. I just don't realize that. Well, at least from this angle. From this angle, I go from Marshmallow Man right here. This angle, more of a chiseled look. Marshmallow Man, chiseled look. Ghostbusters, Marshmallow Man, chiseled look. All right. I feel like this is somebody that basically, like I said, even if they wasn't around you, like physically, I feel like you would pretty much, they would come out in your read you watch. And you may even think sometimes, like, damn, when are they going to stop popping up in my reads? But that's how strong they're in your energy. That's how strong. You know what I'm saying? Well, thank y'all. Appreciate it. Thank you. I get there's like a lack of communication on their behalf or a lack of messages. Page of Wands reverse is how they come up. They could be a mixture of any sign, really. I'm not even going to say a sign because they're all here. So they're withdrawing. You also may know this person also because you know they're a homebody or somebody that stays at home a lot. That's how you would know. Oh my God, I'm not connected to this read. I've lost the thread. I've lost it. It says how you would know is Eight of Cups reverse on the Hermit card, Virgo energy, water energy for some of you. Thanks, Bethany, for that. But I feel like it's somebody that you know hasn't walked away even though they're withdrawn. Like you know, like you just have that inner knowing, all right? You just have that inner knowing. Could even be somebody that you know to be a homebody or somebody that's at home a lot or they like to be at home, all right? What is this person's intentions toward Cancer? That's what I want to know, right? What is their intentions toward you? Queen of Pentacles. That's not bad. I feel like they may want to offer you stability. They've thought about offering you like. They also can't really be too vulnerable. They're not vulnerable. That's strange. That's really strange. Their intentions is the Queen of Pentacles upright and the High Priestess. It's almost like when they get to a point where they want to offer you something, they stop themselves. Or they can't get past that threshold. Like they can't get past themselves. Does that make it? Listen to me. This ain't your story. That's fine. Don't try to make it your story. This could be cross-watcher too. This could be a vice versa message where it's a Cancer doing you like this. I get when somebody gets to a point, it's like they try to stop themselves from having feelings. It's like they don't want to have those deep feelings. Because I get their intentions are not really horrible. I don't get that. I feel like it's somebody that may try to stop themselves from having feelings. Are they all right? How is it person? See. How does this person feel about Cancer? It's like they feel like they want more with you, but I feel like that's kind of a Nick, quit being important. Nick, you dick. Please get out of my please click out of this room, bitch. All right. Nick, stop being important. All right. I know you want me to give you fancy comeback, but just go to hell, Nick. All right. Don't do there's no not me's at Tyler's Tarot. What I get is Cancer. This is somebody that I don't get horrible intentions. I gotta be real with you. I don't. I know you're gonna probably call them all kinds of bitches and whores. I get it. But I don't get that. I just feel like this person stopped themselves. It's almost like they stopped themselves or they blocked themselves from getting more with you or having more with you. How do they do that? What is the Empress? Hopefully, because they're not trying to have growth with something else and it stops you too. Otherwise, I would say they're just kind of halting you two's growth. All right, is what I feel. I don't know what's wrong with this bitch. And I get a lack of messages. Page of Wand reverse always tells me lack of messages. If it's reversed, that's usually no. Keep in mind, pages are the messengers of the zodiac or zodiac, messengers of the tarot. If you get them reversed, that means basically either little to no communication. So I would say it's somebody that you experience little to no communication with. It keeps telling me, Cancer, you have a lot of intuitive abilities, and that's not just because you're. I feel like you have an intuitive ability. I think that you can pick up on how they feel. I don't think that you're imagining how they feel. If you've ever got tidbits about how they may feel about you, you're not imagining those things. I think you whores have abilities to see or know how people feel. I don't know why I said that. Sorry for that. I still get that they kind of sabotage you too. I don't know if it could be because of another person, because I said Empress is why it's not working, but it also could just be that some of them just sabotage. I don't know why. I honestly don't know why. What else could be why somebody's sabotaging this? Sexuality. Somebody may have like sexuality that they have to. I got two kings as why. Folks, I'm just going to God name some scenarios that may be because a lot of thousands of people watch me, thousands. All right, so everybody's not going to apply to the same thing. I'm going to actually say two different stories. Some I don't have the timer set up in this one. Fuck a duck. I don't have the Alexa in here. Shit, because I haven't programmed this room yet. Shit, I got to get up. 1 second. Give me 1 second. For some of you, they could have. I don't know. Some of you, they could have a sexuality issue. I'm just going to put it out there. And for some of you, that's not the case. Some of you, it's another person that they go back and forth with. All right, hopefully not. I just feel like they're halting a lot of growth between you two. I feel like you two could be a great thing if that blockage wasn't there. That's what I'm trying to say. All right? Who gives a shit? Let's go to, what's the outcome for that? Then we're going to go to Leo. All right? I may make this a bonus read because I really screwed this read up. Not really the messages, but my behavior in it was kind of horrible. I do get lots of messages between you two, all right? Is what I feel. So let's go to let me turn that down right on. I don't have it. This room is not set to the Alexa. I have been too lazy to do it because you have to go in and like do the settings and all that. So 1 second. Okay. Remind me to get a smaller house. I'm just playing. I never get a small house. I don't like small houses. I like the big houses. All right. Okay. Let's go to Leo. Thanks so much for the 20, Bethany Ryan. Thank you so much. I guess some of you dating somebody older, or you're going to be the older person somebody dates. I just got somebody's mama's age or daddy's age. Now, that could be a prediction for you in the future. All right. Oh, I hope so, Enchanted. I hope so. Okay, here we go. No, I didn't move again. It's my same house. I'm just in my game room. So, okay, here we go. Okay. But keep in mind, I have a lot of rooms in this house. You're going to see different backgrounds. I have tons of places to do videos. All right. Oh, that's it? Leo, he's coming towards you. That's it? Fuck that, son. Somebody to Aries, Pisces. How would they know who this is? The Death card, that's Scorpio energy. Death can mean you two have already had an ending, or on the verge of ending at least, or you've already had something come to its close. You didn't like their self-centered ways, or like they sing all about themselves. You didn't like that. Some of you, I don't know if that's why it ended, because you got tired of them being all about themselves, or if that's one thing that you really didn't like about them is that how self-centered they may have been or acted. All right. You may have felt like you may have felt like you were not a priority of theirs. What is this person's intentions toward Leo in the month of, from now until the end of May? Justice reversed, 9 of Pentacles. Let me go ahead and put it on the screen. Let me go ahead and put it on the screen. Some of you, they feel like you were the culprit, even if you wouldn't. So that can't be me, because I was Mother Mary. I literally was walking on water the whole time we was together. I think not. But I'm getting this energy of them kind of in this blamer type energy. Like, even if they were a culprit, let's just say that, like, keep in mind, it can go different ways. Even if they were a culprit of the connection, I feel like they wouldn't be the type that would really take responsibility for that. They don't take accountability. So really, if you're tuning in and you're thinking, Tyler, why am I being blamed? Or why are they acting like that toward, or why are they thinking about me? Wouldn't that be somebody that doesn't take accountability? Fuck what you think that you've done all this stuff. If you feel like you were the victim of this situation, or you were on the receiving end of this assholism, that tells me if this person's sitting there in a blaming energy about you, that means they're not taking accountability. That's all that means. Because it feels like to me like their intentions is to not resolute the situation, to be independent. They want to be single. Some of you, they want to come back to tease to you that they want to be independent still. Oh my God. Why would their intentions, if they're coming towards you, why would their intentions to be single? You know what that tells me? They may actually, when they come around, they're still going to they're going to give off this impression like they want to be independent. Some of you, they're going to make it, some of you, they want to come around to basically, kind of like prove a point that they don't want to be with this anymore. Oh my God, you're not going to like me. That is so strange to me. That is so strange to me. I get they still look at you with a little bit of a blamey energy, right? But I get for some of you, they may come around to like prove a point, like, yeah, I don't need you, or yeah, I'm single, or yeah, I want to be independent. I'm telling you, I don't get stuff for no reason. Lord, this has got to be a bonus because this is going to ruin my reputation. You're probably thinking, Tyler, you've already ruined your reputation. True, but this is going to make it worse. This horrible read. They like to play the victim a lot too, right? Right. You know what this person, let's say you were the one done wrong, Leo. They love playing the victim. They love playing the victim. That is something they do well. In fact, if they got paid for it, they would be making bank. Victim is what they like to play. I find that so interesting that their intentions is the Justice reverse and Nine of Pentacles reverse. They're not even trying to work things out. So if they come toward you, it's almost like they want to give you off an impression they don't need you. Like they want to dig it in that they don't need you, or they don't need this. So really, apparently they do need it because they feel the need to prove a point. If they don't really give a fuck, why do they gotta feel they gotta prove a point that they don't need you? That makes no sense. This reading makes no sense. And I feel like some of you felt ignored by them in the past, or like they were kind of like shady even in the past. I still get that they kind of have a little bit of blaming energy. I don't get that for no reason. I don't get stuff like that for no reason. So let's just say you were, like I said, Lee, I'm gonna say it again. Let's say you were on the receiving end of somebody that treated you a certain type of way. What that tells me is that they're blaming you or looking at you as the crazy person. That means that they don't take responsibility. Do you get what I'm saying? I'll get your bitch ass after this message, all right? You just wait, bitch. You just wait. I'm not interrupting another message, ho. I love how every time I lose weight, you try to make me look like I gained it. Look. Sorry, Leo, give back to her. This hoe got too much time on his hands. Okay, here we go. But that's what I get. Rupert, get that out of my face. I ain't even got no comeback for you, all right? You grilled me. Okay, you got me. Okay, have a good one. Bye, see ya, all right? Potato head's crazy. All right, here we go. All right. But I get for some of you, like I said, they're not the type that takes responsibility. All right. Why is the outcome apologies? Folks, this person, if you deal with this person, you're going to have a lot of up and downs with them. Like, one minute they may want to take accountability, the next minute they won't. I don't know what this is trying to say. I just feel like this is somebody that really, I feel like a little bit of a bitterness there. All right. A little bit of bitterness there. I'm not connecting with your read at all. What I will say is, why is the outcome an apology? When I just sat there and had a whole rant about, I don't feel like they're going to be very apologetic. So for some of you, they may eventually at some point break down and kind of admit where they were wrong. But I still feel like this is somebody that you'll go back and forth with a lot. Like there's not, you know what I'm saying? That is the strangest read I think I've ever did for you. Strangest read I think I've ever did for you. I still get that this person is going to try to make a point to make you feel like they don't need you. All right. Why would somebody come toward you unapologetically at that, to add insult to injury, and then also to like act single or be independent? What I get is they may want to prove to you they don't need you. All right. So if this person comes toward you, they'll be giving off a vibe like they don't need you. Like, so they're basically going to come around you to act like they don't need you. Like they're trying to like dig, like push the dagger in deeper, push the knife in deeper for you. All right. So I'm saying, what kind of shit is that? Bye. All right. Stick around to the end if you felt like your message didn't apply, because I'm doing a bonus read for each sign. Very brief, but not like full on in, but brief. All right. Okay, here we go. Let's go to, that's the weirdest read I think I've ever did for you. And Potato, you go to hell, bitch. That's, go to hell, bitch. All right. Let's go to Virgo now. And welcome back, Rupert. Good you come out of hiding, you whore. All right? Okay. I swear, Potato Head pops up like a bad case of herpes. Just like out of nowhere, it just pops up. We'll stay dormant for a little bit and then come right back up. All right. Let's go to Virgo. Virgo, all right, here we go. Virgo, let's go. All right. Who's coming towards you, Virgo, in the month of May? Who's coming towards you in the month of May? I just got in my head for some of you a new option. That hoe may be blind or more light features. Blind or light features, all right? I feel like I can do this upright. I don't know why. They think about you a lot. Wherever they are, they think about you a whole lot. Lots of messages coming from them. Page of Wands. Also, the interest of somebody new. I get somebody new entering your life, all right? Somebody new entering your life. Your next connection will go very slowly, so don't try to rush it, but it will go slowly. But I get them being either your age or younger, probably younger, or your age or younger. I also get they're going to be a slow mover, so don't be like shaded by that. I guess might be okay. I gotta say that. Look, we're gonna go to the one you may already know of, but I feel like right off the bat, I just want to tell you there's a new option coming in: of fire, water, all right, or earth. And I want to say they're light featured because, and that don't have to mean white, but they may be light skin, black, light skin, or a lighter feature is what I feel. Right. Now let's go to somebody you may already know. If you came to this read for somebody you know, I feel like they're going to be messaging you soon. I feel like they think about you a lot. Why the Six of Cups? You're on their mind a lot, all right? They don't want to repeat this with you. Why do they not want to repeat this? So wait, they don't want to repeat it with you, but they'll be very happy to communicate with you in the future. That makes no sense. They thought they turned their back. So when they think of you, they think that they've turned their back. Like, I don't need to repeat that, or I'm done with that. They're not, though, because they're going to be messaging you. What I get is this time around, they may message you with more passion or more initiative, like not as dry as before. This is close. These readings are weird. Again, I get this is somebody that's going to try to manifest a connection with you or make a connection happen. I don't know why I said manifest. So wait a second. They didn't think they needed you, or they felt like they turned their back on you. You are on their mind a lot. They also think about, like, I don't want to repeat that with Virgo. I do not want to repeat that. But then it goes smack dab into also wanting you again. So this person may think they've turned their back, or that they think that they've lost interest. They think this. But I feel like you two are going to have messages. And for some reason, I feel like I want to tell you that their messages may be more passionate this time, or not as dry as before. Or as what I want to say, their communication won't be as dry. It'll be a little bit more initiative behind it, more of a passion behind it. All right. This ain't a bad read. I feel like this person says one of y'all moves slowly. Some of the problem before could have been somebody that moves too slow, or is really slow to move. That's very frustrating for the person that's impatient. All right. So, okay. What is this person's intentions toward Virgo? I just got in my head for some of you where they're newish. They may not be able to let go of an ex. That's why they're giving you this fickleness. All right. Now don't take that if you know about this person, if you know this person well. I think their intentions is to communicate. You know, they also feel like you two have like. I feel like they also have like a little bit of them that thinks this is beyond repair as well. All right. Like for me, they've lost hope in it. Maybe they have not been that active recently because they feel like it's beyond repair, but I feel like they're going to try again, or at least want to try again. All right, is what I feel. It feels like it's somebody that thinks it's beyond repair. That's why they're not trying or haven't tried recently. Like, I feel like, but they're going to make another attempt to try. I want to keep telling some of you, this is a side story. Watch out for someone who is newish, but still stuck on their ex. That could be an issue or become one, all right? Thanks, Queen Christy, for the 10. Thank you so much. Thank you. Any other additional clarifiers? Some of you, there could be distance between you two, or maybe they want to come see you or be around you. Somebody may want forgiveness, all right, or to make things right. Somebody they want you two to make it right. All right. I got the card Native American. Maybe somebody far back has a native tie, all right? I don't know why I got that. Or like an Aborigine tie or a native tie, because, you know, Ain't the Indians in Australia called the Aborigines or something? I don't give a shit. I don't care. All right. But this person really wants to connect with you, commit to. I didn't mean to say commit. Some of they want commitment. I didn't mean to say commit. That was not what I was meaning to say. All right. Thanks, Queen. Already said thanks, but thanks to you again, Queen Christy. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's go to Libra now. Tyler, that was so short. What want me to tell you? Oh yeah, I forgot to do your outcome. Sorry, your outcome. What is the outcome? I forgot to do the outcome. I was so stuck on the read. What is the outcome between Virgo and this person coming towards them in May? Three of Cups reversed. Some of you, the reunion, if it's a reunion you're waiting on, it may not happen right now or may not happen. For some of you, if it does, be careful with them that they're not a two-timer as well, because I don't like that energy. Three of Cups reversed and the outcome and Knight of Cups reversed. Just watch out for that type of energy, all right? But some of you, if a reunion, I just want to tell you, for you ones where the reunion or the coming together doesn't happen, it just means it's not happening in that time frame, but eventually it will, all right? But some of you it'll happen, but be careful with that type of energy as an outcome. I don't like that outcome, to be honest. I probably shouldn't have. That's why I wish I wouldn't have did the outcome. It kind of fucked the read up, if you ask me, all right? Let's go to Libra. Okay. This person's like longing for you. Mind not awake without you. My heart would break without you. Mind not awake without you. Been there too long for a living. High for solo. I'm not even attempting to try to hit those notes. This person's like lost without you. Feel like longing for you. Even if they're new, they're already longing for you. All right? Why would I get that? I don't know how I would get something like that. All right, here we go. Who is this person coming toward you, Libra? Whoa. Ten of Wands. This is somebody that may work a lot. You may know them to be somebody that works a lot. Tower. Oh, you've also known them to be in and out of your life. This is the one. It's the only way you're going to know this is your person or not. So exclude yourself if you don't resonate with what I'm about to say. The one you know, it's like it stops and it starts with, like they'll be there 1 minute, then they'll be out of your life, then come back around, out of your life, come back around. It may have went on multiple breaks, then come back around, all right? Scorpio, air, fire for some of you. How's this person coming toward you? Ooh-wee. They want your ass. They want your ass. They've actually imagined you two bitches together, like in a relationship. They've imagined that. They've seen it. They want to work toward this. Look at this. Whoever this is wants you. I would say out of all the signs I've read so far, this one's like dead set on having you a part of their future. Notice how I said they want you a part of their future. They've imagined a future with your ass. All right? They've imagined a future with your ass. What was the past like? I think the problem was it's been too start and stop between you two. All right? That also could be a problem too, Seven of Cups. Maybe somebody thought that they could find something better, or that, okay, I'm going to give you a little bit of a tidbit. Some of you, it took them exploring other things to realize how important you were to them, or vice versa. This could be to a cross watcher of Libra. All right? Maybe in the past, I'm going to say something very off the wall. Well, it ain't really off the wall. That's kind of common, actually. But I'm going to tell you what I got. I think them trying to explore something else or other people, or just trying to keep their options open, made them realize like how connected they are to you. Some of they needed distance from you to realize how important you are to them. Like I feel like they're just like, oh, that's strange. Because I feel like in the past somebody was playing the field or keeping their options open. But why do I feel like they've kind of developed more emotions? And I hate to kind of give you that. Ugh. I feel like for some of you, somebody may have been like playing the field or had their options open, but I feel like in a weird, strange way, it makes them realize how important you are to them. Like they want you. But I don't like how they were doing you in the past. This is, like I said, this is for a specific person. Stop trying to apply a message that may not be yours. I don't like the fact that they would be in and out of your life trying to explore what they want. And then when stuff don't go that great, all of a sudden they want you because the grass wasn't greener elsewhere. Absolutely ridiculous! Sorry, I had to get that out. I don't need to be yelling like that. It takes a lot of energy away from me. Listen to me. Why would if if let's listen to it. Why would they need time to figure out what they want? If you know what you want, why not go after it? I don't like that because the past tells me they've been very on and off or in and out. It may have like kind of been like literally in and out of your life. And somebody may even had their options open in the past. What I don't like is how all of a sudden they know they want you, they want this. All right, is what I feel. Y'all funny. I don't like that because it's like, I don't know. It kind of makes you feel like an option. Folks, like I said, do not apply a read that may not make sense to you. All right? Because what I get in the future, what really makes me kind of like wonky or wonky about this situation is how they're coming toward you in the future. But when I look in the past, like the future cards are great, like how they're coming toward you. I don't like how they were doing in the past. So they needed time to explore or to sow their royal oats, whatever the case may be. All of a sudden, now they want you. Excuse me, Lupita. For real, though, this isn't my reading. Sounds like, why are you trying to be important for, Lupita? I ain't going to go off on you. All right? I'm not going to go off on you. But why are you being important for? What was the point of you being important? First, it's not the reading. It's not your reading. Then all of a sudden, you go, then you act like you're making sense with it. Why are you being important for? You don't even go here, all right? You don't go here. Why are you being important for? All right. Okay. There's no not me at Tyler's Tarot, all right? Again, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that Virgo. Oh, sorry, Libra. Some of you are Virgo. I don't like that, Libra. They were in and out before. Maybe we had their options open. But all of a sudden in the future, they're coming towards you wanting to connect, be in a relationship, all right? But then why can't they claim you then? So they needed time to like sow their royal oats, whatever they were doing, just so that to know they wanted to be with you. Nuh-uh, we don't do that at Tyler's Tarot. So I'm saying we don't do that. So I'm saying, what's the outcome for these two? Because that bothers me. I'm sorry that their future cards towards you is so good. The card you would want in a love read, right? But then the past is telling me a whole other story that they were in and out or may have used your place for a pit stop or they used you as a pit stop, like literally like they'd come in, leave. That's not cool. But then in the future, they all of a sudden want you. It took you that much time to figure out what you wanted. I don't like that. All right? That makes no sense. I know if it don't make sense, don't apply it. Like I said, I'm not going to keep telling y'all that. Outcome, 4 of Cups reversed, 5 of Wands. There may be like a drama that you two have, and you two may get away from one another again. There may be you know what I'm gonna predict for y'all? When you deal with one another, there may be a blowout, or you two getting away from one another again, either due to a blowout or due to somebody still being full of conflict or drama. All right, so take what you want, leave the rest. I'm not gonna keep going back and forth with y'all. All right. Okay. Thank you so much, Eve. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna pull a few more clarifiers and we're done. Some of you, they have a fear. They have this deep down fear of commitment. It says phobias. And for some reason, when I read phobias, I thought about fear of commitment. Some of them may have a fear of commitment. They also may have a fear of you like leaving them. They've always been afraid to settle down with you because they feel like you'll leave them. That whole dude. They feel like you're gonna leave them. Oh yeah, it is vows that they have. It says phobia and vows. Look, I was right. They have a phobia of commitment, but then I get also there's this like underlying fear of, well, what if they leave me? So that hoe would always like, it's almost like they may have a like philosophy of Let me leave before I get left. That hoe may have that type of philosophy, bitch. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going off. It's this energy shot. Go along with it. I need a little bit of a break. So that's what I feel. For some of you, this person's kind of conflicted, all the way conflicted. All right. Thanks, Evie. Thank you so much for that. Well, okay. So I'm done with your reading, Libra, but I'm going to go on a quick break. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'm sorry I've been too dramatic today. I've been really extra, and I'm sorry. Extra, extra, read all about it, right? Tyler's Tarot, extra, extra, read all about it. All right? All right. So I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm sorry about that. Let's go to Scorpio now. Wait, yeah, Scorpio. We did. Okay. Okay. All right. So, all right. Okay. How does this person feel about? Sorry. How are they coming? Or sorry, who is this person coming towards Scorpio? It may be somebody that's trying to move on from you, Six of Swords, or be distancing themselves from you. All right. Could be at a distance from you for some of you, for a small portion. Trying to move on. What is their future actions towards you? Well, that's strange. They may want to open up and tell you something. I'm going to figure out what they want to tell you. All right. Their intention is to come around to you. Look, they want to be around you. Something they miss being around you. They want to be around you. They're trying to distance. Why are they trying to distance themselves? What happened? Three of Swords reversed. Some of you, they were really hurt by a situation. Some of you were hurt by what happened between you two, and they tried to move forward. All right. They've tried to move forward. Some of you, if somebody's pushed you away and you don't have no history with them, their past is screwing you two from being something because they worry about their past or they're too stressed about their past. But some of you, they were hurt by things that may have happened between you two. All right, is what I feel. They may be hurt by things that were happening between you two. Their future actions and intentions is to come around. Some of you, they want to unexpectedly pop up. This is what their intentions are, to unexpectedly pop up. All right, is what I feel. What else would indicate that this is the person? Let's see. Let me pull a music oracle for you. 1 second. Can you clarify who this? Can you clarify this person? We belong together. That's so funny. That was stuck in my head earlier. That we belong together. So that's a good song. They feel like you two somewhat belong together. All right, is what I feel. They've tried to move forward. Some of you, they were hurt by things that happened between you two in the past. Not telling me what hurt them in the past about this. It's not telling me. They thought you were also two-timer too. It says what hurt them was say my name. I'm one of them dumb sluts that didn't realize what that meant till I was an adult. I thought it was like a sexual song. Say my name, no one is around you. Then I realized as an adult listening back to it, I'm like, oh, she's telling him to say her name because he ain't calling her baby no more. Say my name if nobody's around you. So if nobody's around you, you'll easily say my name. Why ain't you calling me baby? And then it took me years. So some of you, if that's what really hurt them, they may have thought you were like two-timing or that you were very secretive about things. Maybe they thought you talked to people on your phone. Folks, this person may have had, I don't know if he was doing this or if this is in the theater of their own mind. Oh, this ain't connecting either, is it? I don't know if you were doing these things that they had suspected or if it was a case of being in the theater of your own mind. I said what hurt them is say my name. They may have felt like he was two-timing. That's what I think that they may have thought, or that you had other options. You know what makes me think? For some of you, they thought that you were talking to other people or secretive about your phone, or that I don't know. I feel like they had like a paranoid way about you. All right, they may have been very possessive of you, whether you know that or not. They may have felt like a sense of possession over you or something like that. Thanks, Art Cry. Thank you so much. Their intention is to like Five of Pentacles reverse. That's the card of coming out of the cold. They may have been missing you and want to be around you. All right, but I think for some of you, this person may have a sense of paranoia. All right, about the situation. All right. Why would what's hurting somebody be say my name? Which I know what that song's about. If nobody's around you, say my name. So they may have actually thought that you had a two-timing situation. Like I said, whether you did or not, it could be a case of being in the theater of their own mind, what they thought was going on. Some of it's it was actual things. I don't know. All right, but it could be a case of paranoia. All right. But their feeling for you is that you two belong together. They feel like you're like the yin to their yang. They really do feel like that. All right. Thanks, Frida, for the 5. Thank you so much. Thanks, Art Crive. Thank you so much. Thanks, Eve, as well. Thank you. Oh, you're my neighbor. You're in California. Let's see. You're my neighbor. All right. What's the outcome for these two? 4 of Wands. We all know what, well, for you veteran tarot watchers, you know what 4 of Wands is. That's the relationship card. You may actually be in a relationship with this person, or you're going to be in one, or at least there's a possibility it could pop up. Thanks, Blonde Rebel. Thank you so much. What's the King of Swords reverse is here too? Outcome is 9 of Pentacles reverse, 4 of Wands. There could be a relationship between you two. I even get for some of you talks of marriage between you two down the line, or at least the thought of it, the talks of it, or the thought of it. Some of you it's actuality. But I just get an energy of somebody that's doesn't trust you, or you don't. Some of you don't trust each other. It could be a case you're not trusting each other. They do want growth. They do want growth. Well, that could be something that, that could be what it is if you believe in that type of stuff, all right? But some of you, this is like, you know what I feel for some of you? Why this has been such a rough thing for you, Scorpio? It could be something that's spiritual based, and you wouldn't know it as a human brain. Like your human brain can't process the lesson in this, but it's like it could be something that's like predestined or was meant to play out a certain way for a lesson type thing. I know you don't think I'm crazy if I say this. I know you'll think I'm insane. All right. But I feel like for some of you, it could be a case of your human brain not realizing it's a lesson behind it. You know, as a human level, you think, oh, I just want that. I want it. I want it. I want it. But your soul, on a soul level, you would know what this meaning would be, but your human brain can't process it. That's what it feels like to me. Like it's something that was meant to play out a certain way. You know, I guess when you fucking die and you croak out and you cross over, maybe you'll know what the lesson was. Who gives a shit, right? Maybe when you bitches die, I feel like you'll realize, I don't even know if when you die, do you get to know everything you didn't know before when you was a human? I don't know. But I feel like for some of you, it's something spiritual that you don't get as a human level, thinker. But on a spiritual level, it has some type of lesson. What that lesson is, I don't know. All right? I don't give a shit. What is the lesson that's supposed to be learning in this? I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and make, I'm not going to sit here and come up with theories. This ain't no damn conspiracy channel. This ain't Conspiracies Tarot. This is Tyler's Tarot. But I do feel like there's something spiritual behind it that your human level brain would not get. All right? I feel like on a human level, all you're processing is, well, I want it, and it's not in my life, or it's not the way I want it. On a spiritual level, there's something deep about it that you would know as a spirit, but not as a human. All right, if that makes sense. I know that sounds crazy. I know you think I'm fucking psychotic, but hell, I can't blame you for thinking that. That's what it feels like to me. All right. But it says the outcome is a possible relationship. I'm getting a relationship could actually still happen, or if you're already in the relationship, it'll stay that way. Or or if you're not with them, it could get back together. I really do feel like that. I can't say that it can't get back together. I'm the first to tell you if it won't go back together. This one I do get it could. All right. Stay together, come back together, whatever the case may be. All right. Lord, this reading was a mess. Let's go to Sagittarius. Funny Sailor Moki. Okay. Here we go. Let's go to Sagittarius now. Some of you, be careful of being catfished, especially by somebody that won't reveal who they are, show their face or whatnot. Be careful. That is a catfish. That's what I got in my head. I just got a song in my head, but I ain't gonna go into it. But basically, some of you may be being catfished. Obviously, if you've seen the person, you know what they look like, you know their name. Obviously, that's not you. But for some of you out there where they're not showing their face, address, phone number, location, then you're being catfished, all right? Here we go. Let's go to Sagittarius now. Sagittarius, how would you know who this person is? The one you've been on a break with? You're either on a break with them right now, they've popped up recently, or they'll be popping up recently. What is this pop-up energy? So this is somebody you've been on a break with, and you may have been thinking about them. They've been thinking about you too. Some of you, a fire air sign, fire or air or fire, don't matter. I also feel like for some of you, you can never get a good read off this person. Not literal like tarot read. What I mean is, it's hard to read them because they're so on and off, or they're so fickle. All right, so I feel like you would know who this person is because either you're on a break from them right now, or they've popped up recently, or they're going to be popping up in the future. All right, because whenever I get the Four of Swords reverse, that's somebody who pops up or comes around from a break period. All right, so let's see what the rest of the read says. How is this person coming towards you? Four of Cups. What is this person's intentions? Seven of... Ooh, they're sneaky, ain't they? Why would the Four of Cups, how they coming towards you? You know, you may have even felt like your time was wasted because they're too in their head. You may have felt like before, or currently, that you may have even felt rejected by this person, even if they didn't verbally reject you, like literally. Their energy rejected you to a degree. You may have felt like, why are you not letting me through or letting me in? It almost felt like they're too up here and not enough. You may have not even got a lot of you may have not got a lot of verbal like action from them. Like they didn't really say much or do much. Just felt like you were kind of on, you know, like kind of stale. Even if you wouldn't like verbally rejected, I think things they did made you feel rejected. You may have felt a sense of rejection. You get what I'm saying? And it's been nothing but in and out with them or on and off with them. Four of Swords reverse is how you would know who they are. You may have even felt like question if they got a mental problem or an emotional problem or a multiple personality problem, or you may have questioned their, you know, hell, some of you think drugs, some of you think mental problems, some of you think something, like something's off about them. Or like maybe they have a childhood issue or something like that. Like something's crossed your mind because it's telling me how you would know who they are. Temperance reverse. Temperance reverse can be somebody who's mentally unstable or emotionally unstable. So it may have crossed your mind like, maybe I'm dealing with somebody that's bipolar or crazy or has something wrong with them that I don't know about. All right. And it feels like they kind of, like I said, don't think that they've had to verbally reject you. You may have felt like their actions were rejecting you. Some of you, they verbally did. But I feel like for a lot of y'all, their actions made you feel rejected. Or like you were chasing, or like basically like you were on an uphill battle with them, all right? Some of you, I'm gonna say for the record, they may be something, they got my mental problem or emotional problem card. So you can take that how you want. I'm gonna confirm if you thought that, you may be right. I feel like they have a hard time revealing, you know, who they are, who they are, like their feelings. What is this person's problem? Three of Cups reversed. That can mean maybe they were involved with others. That can mean that. All right. Again, I keep getting they lacked expression emotions. Like you didn't get emotional. I even get for some of you, you kind of felt like what I get is you may have had little tidbits or little rays of light that came through sometimes where they would kind of do something that kind of gave you a little bit of hope, but then they would shut right back down. Like, so maybe why, you know, some of you stuck in there because of that little tidbits they give you, little breadcrumbs they would give you would stick in there because I guess some of you may have thought, well, if they're giving me breadcrumbs, maybe they'll give me the whole pie eventually or the whole cake instead of breadcrumbs or the whole loaf of bread, hell. But they just kept closing back down. I feel like you kind of felt rejected by their actions. All right, I got to go with what I feel. Like instead of giving you breadcrumbs, you were waiting for the whole loaf of bread. You didn't want no motherfucking breadcrumbs. You wanted all of it, right? But I feel like for some of you stuck in there because of the little tidbits they give you, or little hints they give you. But I feel like they just keep kind of closing back down. Or you're tired of being given tidbits. All right. So you can take that how you want. I know it's very specific, but that's what I get. I can't make up stories. I don't make up stories. All right. What's the outcome for these two? Knight of Wands. You bitches may actually. I get you two bitches dealing with one another again. Knight of Wands is like when something rushes in. I'm gonna actually give you a little bit of a warning. You two may have makeup sex or have a sexual experience. Be careful because it could lead to some type of extra person. If you know what I mean? Like, as in, you got my pregnancy card. So, obviously, if you can't get pregnant, that's not you, but be careful, all right? You two could actually have a sexual experience. That's two sex cards are really, now, obviously, not everybody's going to have a baby. What I'm saying is you be a little bit kind of cautious if you do that, all right? I also want to say for some of you off this story, you may hear about somebody else's pregnancy around you, like family or a friend. It may not be something you're involved in. You could hear about it externally. That has nothing to do with you. All right. So look out for that. With that being said, let's go to Capricorn. All right, here we go. Thanks for the 5, Kathy Ross. Thank you so much. Okay, let's go to Capricorn. Well, thank you, Jennifer, for the feedback. Capricorn, let's go to you. Capricorn, how would you know who this person is that's coming toward you in the month of May? How would you know who this is? Well, the person that's coming around, that's who. Six of Swords reverse. You also are aware of their emotions for you, so I don't think that you necessarily feel like, I don't think you question if they have emotions for you. I think you know they have emotions. I feel like it's somebody that you're very well aware has a lot of emotions for you. You know this. Like, it's not somebody that you question if they do. You know they do. 2 of Cups reverse is also how you would know. Maybe somebody you broke up with or you disconnected from. Or if it's a new person, it's somebody you know that had a breakup, but you know that wants you too. Now, you could take that many different ways. So I'll just go with my first story. I feel like it's somebody that you know for a fact they do have emotions for you. Some of you, they've returned to you before. They got my return card. Or I feel like you've dealt with them. Obviously, you know them. But I feel like for some of you, they may have returned before or just know they're returning soon. 6 of Swords reverse is my return card. All right. But I feel like it also may be somebody that you've had a disconnect with or a breakup. You know what I also want to say? Some of you may feel like your feelings are not as prominent as your feelings were for them before. All right. So some of you may feel like to a degree you're not at your peak of interest in them anymore. All right. That's what I feel. So how's this person coming towards you in May? Tower card. Whatever they're going to be doing towards you, it's unexpected. Let's see. What is it? Unexpected message. So out of the blue, sometime this month, you're going to get some unexpected message. Out of the blue, I mean out of nowhere. For you ones that are around them, they may unexpectedly say something. I don't know what it is. But what is it? Some of you may get unexpectedly friend zoned. For you side story people, be careful with that. Or, okay, let me go back to my main story. What's gonna happen in May, or really from now into the end of May, you're gonna get an unexpected message out of nowhere. I mean, this out of nowhere, it's gonna come in unexpectedly. What is their intentions toward you? What is this person's intentions toward Capricorn? 2 of Wands. Well, I wouldn't say horrible intentions, but they may have a hard time making up their mind. They also sit and watch you. They see you as kind of an option, kind of to a degree, don't they? It's like they sit and like observe you. Like they feel like, okay, Capricorn's an option of mine, but let me see what else is out there, or let me see if I want this or not. That's kind of arrogant. If you ask me, that's kind of arrogant. That's really hella arrogant, isn't it? What is the outcome between these two? Because I know you got a wife at home, but I need this. I don't know how it pop up in my head. Somebody may have somebody else for me to say that. What I get, okay, your outcome is Five of Pentacles reversed and Death reversed. These are both cards of resurrecting something or coming around to something. What is with this coming around? And I'm so tired of it. No wonder us tarot readers have bad raps, because a lot of the times it's about coming around to something. And I hear people complaining like, well, it's always about the ex. Well, bitch, who else are you coming about? Have you lost your fucking mind? Did your mother drop you on your big ass noggin when you was born? What happened? What the fuck happened? Was she tripping acid or something when you was in her fucking birth canal? What happened? My thing is, who else you coming about other than if they're either new or you knew them? They're either new, like N-E-W, or you knew them, K-N-E-W. Get it right, bitch. I'm tired of hearing about them people. You have nobody else in your life. Who am I going to be talking about? An imaginary friend, you stupid idiot. That gets me. That really gets me. I'm tired of hearing about them, but you still find the time to take your fat ass sausage finger, your fat ass Oscar Mayer Wiener finger, and put it on a keyboard and type in Tyler Tarot, or go click on the subscription or click on the notification. You still find that time, but you worried about me. So I'm saying, but you ain't worried about. Stop being important is what I want to say to you. All right. Sorry, Capricorn, for having this rant, but they get on my nerves with who else am I going to be looking into? You either know them or you don't. If you're a single with no options, who else am I going to be reading for? I can predict all day, but if you ain't getting out, what do you want me to do? You need to stop being important. Again, let's get back to the story. I get, for some of you, getting an unexpected message from this person, like out of the blue. I'm sorry, you two will resurrect this. You know what resurrection means? Bringing something back from the dead. What was dead will resurface between you two. I'm telling you, what was dead. For you ones that are actually with this person, like in a relationship, old problems may resurface, like things you thought was dead and gone, somebody brings up again. All right. Other than that, for you ones that are not around this person, an unexpected message. They have been watching you. They have been observing you. But I don't like the fact that they feel like you're still an option of theirs, and they can sit here and play the field or keep their options up. I don't like that. All right, is what I feel. So take that as you want. It will come back together. All right, in some shape, form, or fashion. Here we go. Streets, Doja Cat. Some of you, somebody may be for the streets, or like has that mentality that they're just all over the place. All right, they're weird. I don't like them. They're weird. But just expect, I don't know. They're weird. Thanks, PR Navarro, for that 20. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. I really do. Thanks for all the continued support, too. Let's go to Aquarius now. Okay, let's go to Aquarius now. Over 3,000 in the room. Woo! I guess I spoke too soon earlier in the read when I said nobody wants to watch this. I just get so down because I feel like everybody loses interest, you know. But apparently y'all still are interested in my content. Y'all still watching. So, yeah, do you know the All Signs, What You Need to Know Right Now, almost has 150,000 views? And that was 3 days ago. Y'all devoured that read. Almost 150,000 views in just a few days. Y'all devoured All Signs, What You Need to Know Right Now that I did 3 days ago, 3 or 4 days ago. Devoured it. All right, here we go. Take anything as if somebody acts like they don't like you, take that as a compliment, because that's their way of showing that they like you, all right? Especially if they're new, all right, Capricorn or Aquarius. I didn't say Capricorn, I'm going to say Aquarius, but Capricorn, that could be for you too, all right? My girl wants to party all the time, party all the time. Who's the party monster? Yes! Why would I get that? New or old, don't matter. Who the hoe that likes to party all the time? Why would I get that? What in the Eddie Murphy is going on? Party all the time. If they don't literally party, they may be the type that's for the streets or type that's for the... That's my sign whenever I get that. That's kind of like a sign of somebody that may not be lovey-dovey, but more so wants to like explore their options or to be out there. That's not Tarot saying that. That's Tyler saying that. All right, let's see what Tarot says. So how would you know who this person is? How would you know who this person is? How would you know who this person is? You know how you would know? They had the nerve when you met them. Oh, specific. When you met them, they had the audacity to talk about their failed, hopeless romantic lifestyle. Okay, let me explain. A lot of you are about to fall the fuck off. Whenever I get something specific like this, a lot of you are gonna fall off. I think when you first met them, think back to when you first met them, because I got to tell you what the channel message I get, not just tarot. I feel like they had this like woe is me type of energy about their love life, like it always fell for them or it was never something that worked for them. But then they go around acting reckless, or they go around treating people like how they were treated by somebody else. That's what bothers me because I feel like the impression they may have given you, whether when you first met them or while you were getting to know them, like they may have talked about their failed love life or their failed hopeless romantic lifestyle they had, but then had the nerve to not be consistent with you and basically, so I'm not connecting with this read. I'm sorry. Six of Wands is how you would know who they are reversed. Why the Six of Wands reversed? Ten of Pentacles reversed. You know them as the one that doesn't commit or the non-committal person. All right. How are they coming towards you? I lost it. How are they coming towards you? Oh, Nine of Swords. Damn, they don't really express a lot. They do more thinking. That keeps coming out. That keeps repeating. Bitch, who you talking to? Bitch, who you talking to? Fake. Don't talk about your mama like that, ho. You fake, ho. Let me see your face, ho. All right? Fuck fake. Let me see your face. That way I can really go the fuck off. All right? You ugly triceratop looking motherfucker. All right? You ugly Jabba the Hutt shaped like a gallon of milk ass bitch. All right? You shaped like a gallon of spoiled milk. All right, bitch? Just saying. I'm so tired of you hoes. All right? Okay. Here we go. I don't know where I got triceratops. That was so stupid. Okay, Aquarius, let's go back to you. Let's go back to you. This feels like somebody that, I'm sorry, I know what I get. I feel like when you first met them, I'm going to do you two stories, Aquarius. I'm going to do you two stories tonight, all right? Two stories. This is the first story. Let me go with my creative way of how I feel, not the by the book way, because I feel like a lot of y'all want me to talk to you like by the book. I'm going to tell you about how I feel, like what I feel for this, all right? Okay. I don't even know where triceratops came from. I don't know why I insulted the triceratop like that. I shouldn't be insulting them hoes like that. All right, here we go. Okay, we're doing two stories tonight for Aquarius. All right. I feel like for some of you, this person came off at first like they were somebody that was done wrong by former lover or lovers, I should say. But then they turned out to do you kind of like how they were done by other people. So this person may have played victim a lot. All right, what's their actions towards you in the future? I'm going to try to balance this out with you. But again, it was somebody that was showing you non-committal ways before or inconsistent ways before. All right. Being that I'm doing two stories, I feel like I can tell you what I feel about this reading. What is their intentions other than balancing things out? Two of Wands reversed, Magician reversed. The problem with them is they may write checks their ass can't cash. Not literally, that's figuratively. This person may have a tendency to write checks their ass can't cash. Like they can say things all day and twice on Sundays, but when it comes to delivering those things, it just don't come through. This may be somebody that you, like I said, I'm doing two different stories for you today. This may have been somebody that may have wrote checks their ass can't cash. Like telling you sweet nothings, or at first they told you a lot of sweet nothings and they didn't follow through with anything, or they just don't follow through on what the impression they gave you. All right, anything they told you or said, they didn't follow through with it. It feels like somebody that does that. And I feel like to a degree, this person may like to play victim, or like they were the one done wrong in past situations, and then they go around and do the same thing that people did to them. So it's like the victim turning other people into victims of Oh, I'm not connecting with this read. Oh, this is probably the worst read I think I've ever did. I'll just keep going for the ones that are connecting, for you one or two out there that connect. You know that saying, when the victim becomes the victim? Sorry, not that. When the victim victimizing other people or something like that. I feel like at first they may have like told you about their love woes, how they were done wrong by some bitch or bastard from their past. Then they go and do the same motherfucking thing to you. And you may have thought to a degree there was a little bit of a safeness there, like, well, if they were done like this, surely they won't do it to me. So I think I'm in the clear. Then they still they still turn around to be a dud. All right, whatever the case may be. That's what it feels like to me. And then it's like, what I get is it says their actions towards you this month is trying to balance things out. But then at the same time, still not making a decision to a one reverse. Still not being decisive, still acting aloof. All right, still acting like they're 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So be careful with them. What's the outcome between these two? Then we're going to go to the second story. You may need to keep your options open. Some of you have another option actually in your life right now, or you'll have one soon that's going to take your mind off that option, the dud. All right? So take it as you want. Let's go to the second story. Okay, let's go to the second story. All right, let's shuffle these really good. Yeah, hurt people, hurt people. There you go. You know what popped up in my head? Ain't no valley, mountain high. Ain't no valley low. Ain't no river wide enough, baby. You don't make sense. You don't make sense. Neither does your existence, and neither does your whole fucking aura make sense, you idiot. All right? Bitch, just saying. You don't make sense. The only sense you probably make is the sense in your pocket, the chain. All right? Other than, do you make actual sense? Probably not. That was a horrible comeback. Let's go along with it. You don't make sense. Like I said, the only sense you make is the change in your pocket. All right, bitch? Just saying. You don't tell me that nothing I'm saying makes sense. You didn't even spell it right. It's S-E-N-S-E. All right? Get that through your thick skull, you motherfucker. All right? And I told y'all, stop being important. You bark up this tree barks back. I done told you. All right? You probably don't even make sense. You probably don't even make no money. So that joke wouldn't apply to you. You probably don't make a motherfucking dime. All right? But just saying. Bitch. Horrible comeback. But bitch, I don't give a fuck, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm so tired of y'all bullying. They got the nerve to call me a bully, but I get on here and I get bullied 24/7. But bitch, you can't bully the bully hoe. All right? You saw what they were writing in my yearbook about me being mean and nasty. You can't bully a bully hoe. Maybe looking like this, you could bully me. But bitch, if on my best day, you couldn't bully me. All right? Just saying. Okay. Bitch. So I'm saying. Aquarius, let's go to your second story. Don't negate the read. Don't add critiques. You adding your 2 cents when I didn't ask you for a penny. All right, to whoever this is right here. All right? Okay. Let's go to Aquarius now. Aquarius, the second story. Who's coming toward Aquarius in the second story? Okay. King of Pentacles. Could be some businesswoman, businessman. For you ones looking for a new option, look out for the businesswoman, businessman that's going to be a decent option. They got a lot of, ooh, bitches. Oh my God, this is a great story. Look at this. You got some person in your future where it's like a businesswoman, businessman that basically, they're going to offer you everything. They're going to want to offer you everything. You're going to fall in love with somebody. Your long-term relationship may come along here soon. I get some of you ending up in a long-term relationship more sooner than later. And they're like somebody that makes their own money. They could have their own home because King of Pentacles is somebody who's stable. Now, they don't literally own a home. They're just somebody who's stable. Somebody that's got their stuff together. Like, I feel like they got their shit together. It's not some bum, all right? So I'm going to predict for you, a businesswoman, businessman, you know, male or female, that it's like they got a lot going on for them. And then it's like, I feel like in the position of their intentions is a 2 of Cups. Like, it is going to be with you. Like, And I feel like if you meet somebody like this, don't second guess it. Just go along with it. It could be something good. Don't fuck up a wet dream, is what I'm trying to say to you. All right? Don't fuck up a wet dream. Aquarius, why would I say don't fuck up a wet dream? Do you have a tendency to do that? Or you tend to question the good stuff? Like you'll sit and accept all the bad things, but you won't even fathom good stuff happening to you. Are you that type of bitch? Why would I say don't fuck up a wet dream? Are you that type of bitch? I wouldn't say something like, usually when I do say stuff like that, but I wouldn't normally just say that in a read just like out of nowhere. Don't fuck up a wet dream. Why would I be emphasizing this point to you? That this hoe gonna have money. They're gonna have a status about themselves. They're very good looking. I feel like King of Pentacles is usually when somebody's very good looking, got money, stability, could even have their own home. Aquarius, don't fuck up a wet dream. And I want to tell you, for some of you, when you run into somebody like this, I don't even know if you know them yet. I don't know. I don't know the timeline. I don't know. When you do, take it from me, don't fuck this up. If they have these attributes, do not fuck it up. One way you'll know it's them, they got money. They're a gentleman. They're a lady. They're not some bum. They won't leech off of you. This is how you'll know. And they know they're a good catch, is what I feel. Like I feel like it's somebody that really sure of themselves. Very good read. Maybe it was meant for me to do you 2 reads. Maybe it was meant for me to do you 2 reads. You see what I'm saying? Some of you, one way you also may know is, because I pulled this, they may live at a distance, or one thing they'll mention to you is that they want to travel. This could end up being somebody you travel with, or that some of you, they're not local to your area, or they're like a transplant to your area, or there may be something like that. Something about travel's involved with it, all right? They also may be into the arts. It says arts. Now, not literally. You don't have to take that literally. They may be very artistic in a sense. There's many ways you can be artistic. All right. Some of you, they may like the limelight too. They may like attention. With the arts being there, they could be into music. They could be into theater. They could be into really anything that really what falls under the umbrella of the arts. All right. So take that as you want to. I feel like this could end up being a relationship for you. And I'm going to say they're either a fire with earth or an earth with fire, possible water. All right? Water is heavy, though. I'm going to say water with fire or water with earth or something. Something that's, everybody's a mixture of everything. So I do feel like this is going to be somebody good. And they're a businesswoman, businessman. It could feel like it could be long-term, Aquarius. So for me to say don't fuck up a wet dream, I thought that's a sign for you. You need to throw away whatever problems you have. I mean, it's easier said than done. You need to throw away your trust problems. You need to throw away your trust issues. That's not going to get you nowhere. Because if you fuck this one up, it'll be a while before another good one comes along. Don't fuck it up is what I'm trying to say. So I'm saying, so who gives a shit? Let's go to Pisces now. All right, here we go. Okay, let's go to Pisces now. You know how you'll know when you met your person, Pisces? I just got this in my head. You won't want them to leave your house, or they won't want you to leave theirs. Well, I just got a scenario in my head. See, I don't know what goes on in the Rolodex in my head. How you'll know it's yours? You're gonna one day are gonna hang out, and you're not gonna want them to leave your house, or they're not gonna want you to leave theirs. Like you'll go over one night and end up like staying with them, or vice versa. Like nobody's gonna. I don't know why I got that. Who gives a shit, right? What kind of shit is that? Okay, I've been told my predictions are accurate, so. Don't doubt it until, So, okay. Who is the person coming towards Pisces? Now, this may be a whole other story then for you. How you would know who they are is the King of Cups in reverse and the Four of Cups upright. The person that you fell for that's emotionally unavailable. It's as simple as that. There's no innuendo. Sorry, not innuendo. There's no in between the lines. There's no, well, that could be me. If you listen to me, that could be me at Tyler's Tarot. There's no could at Tyler's Tarot. Because this feels like somebody you would know right off the bat. Were they emotionally unavailable? That's the one it's referring to. The one that wouldn't let you in. That's the one it's referring to. The one you felt rejected by. That's the one that it's referring to. The one that made you feel less than, that's the one it's referring to. The one that's emotionally unavailable, that's the one it's referring to. Why you keep doing that? Because you ain't listening. Because y'all don't ever listen. Well, actually, you do listen. My bad. Sorry. All right. The one that's emotionally unavailable. All right. How are they coming towards you in the month of from now until the end of May? Lovers reverse. Still not even trying to connect. So if they come towards you, just know they're gonna waste your time again. Do not let this person waste your time. Could be Gemini, water, Scorpio for some of you. What is their intentions towards you? Let's see. Well, thank you, Kess. Thank you. I love y'all too. Thanks, late night with Cootie. They take too much damn time, folks. You've already felt let go by them already. Why would you subject yourself to that again? You already felt dumped by them. Listen, no, I didn't. If you say anything to me right now, don't say nothing to me. You already felt dumped. Why would you subject yourself to that again? And in fact, Pisces, if you were the one done like this, I want you to tell this hoe off. Or if they try to come towards you, I want you to give them a taste of their own medicine. Don't sit there and play a fool for somebody. Because keep in mind, this reading is who's coming towards you. So it's picking up on the person coming towards you. So if that's somebody that's coming towards you like that still has no intentions to connect on a higher level, still wasting time, I hope that you at least tell this hoe off or tell them like it is if you get the chance to. Because I feel like you've already felt dumped by them. You felt rejected. Notice I'm saying felt because you felt like this before. Felt rejected. You felt dumped, like they were emotionally unavailable. All right, they were not letting you in. You felt this. Singles, remain single for the time being, because if this is somebody coming towards you that's new, right now in the month, it's keep in mind just for the month of May, like just kind of do your own thing. Because I feel like you may fall for somebody emotionally unavailable, all right, or that's not really in it, all right. Let's clarify now. Okay, here we go. What is it? Okay, what else can you tell me about this person? Phobias. What are they afraid of? Afraid of what? Baby? Some of you, I don't know if he was putting the pressure on them. It doesn't have to be for a baby. Some of you, they felt like you pressured them or like were, well, if you did mention kids, that turned them off. Just putting that out there. If you didn't, don't worry about it. The way I take that as well is you even mentioning having more growth with them scared them off. It made them just kind of close off more. Did it? Don't try to get out of this read by saying, well, I didn't mention it, but hold it right there. Hold it. Hold your horses. Even the mere mention from you of wanting more, or you insinuating you want more, or implying you want more, scared them. They have a phobia of growth. And it's like it's almost like they saw what you want. I know you ain't gonna like me after this read. I get it. I said, what are they afraid of? It said phobia. And I said, what are they afraid of? A baby. And I don't take the baby literal. All right. I take it as babies usually represent growth, expansion. I'm really giving you the Empress version of that. That tells me that like anytime you would mention anything to them that triggered their non-committal behavior or triggered their commitment issues, they just kind of closed off more. Right? What a different read for you. Crosswatchers, stop trying to apply to a story that's not yours. This is Pisces, not Crosswatchers for May 2023. Don't even try me. So for you, because look at this. You got emotionally unavailable is how you would know who they are. Four of Cups is how you would know who they are. It's somebody that you may have felt like rejected you or was a very emotionally unavailable. Then to add insult to injury, don't tell me that it took a turn. All right, this is the story. Phobia and baby. They fear things getting too serious. When things get too hot for them, they can't handle the heat. So they got to get out of the kitchen, i.e. the kitchen being your relationship. Because they know what you want with them. They know what you want with them, and it just scares them. Don't take this story if it's not yours. And then, like I said, to add insult to injury, going into the future, their actions is the lover's reverse. So I'm not even trying to connect with you on any deeper level. So if this is somebody that comes toward you, they're just coming around to waste time. Like I said, keep in mind, this is all signs who's coming toward you. This is the energy of who's coming toward you in that month. So if this person comes toward you and they were acting like what I was saying, they were acting like toward you, that just means that they're coming around to waste more time or to play with your feelings. Hate me if you want, but you know what? You'll thank me one day that I told you the truth, Pisces. You'll thank me. Okay, here we go. Suffocate is how they feel. Folks, I'm psychic. Or not psychic, I'm intuitive. I asked how they felt with the music world. You didn't hear me ask it, but that's what I was pulling for. They feel suffocated. Look, y'all tell me I'm wrong, that I'm stupid, I'm fake, all this stuff. Look at this. I said, how do they feel? Suffocate. So basically, suffocated. They feel like they know what you want, and they don't think they can provide that. But then what bothers me is this is the person who's coming toward you, which means that that's how they're coming toward you, and that's what they've been doing, and they still have no intentions to connect. That is telling me they're coming around to play with their food or to literally play with a toy. You being the toy or the food. All right? They know what you want. They're just not going to offer it. Somebody said, put some respect on Tyler's name. Ebony, you're funny. I think I'm intuitive, folks. Look, I sat there and had a whole read about them being emotionally unavailable. And then look, what comes out is their feelings suffocate. They feel like, kind of like, they don't like commitment, folks. I'm sorry, you may not believe this. This is not a cross watchers read, folks. I love my subscribers. Storylines like this is why I continue to do what I do. This is why I do the spiritual work I do. I feel like before I came down on earth as a spirit being, that my goal was to give messages to people that write stuff like this. I feel like this was a part of my destiny and my soul's purpose, to really read for people that have hookers in their life. Love it. Give me some more of it. Love it. All right. Trash, Jerry Springer, Maury Povich. I'm all about that. Bring more of that shit. All right. Not you. You're not the over. Bring more of that. All right. Come up off that trashiness. All right. Come up off of it. All right. Not all that aside, I feel like for some of you, watch out for somebody like this that comes toward you in that month. Watch out for somebody that comes toward you in that month. What's the outcome for these two? Let's see. What's the outcome for these two Pisces and this person that is being described today? Knight of Swords. I'm telling you, there will be messages. I even get a potential for a new start, but let me explain something to you, folks. Let me explain something to you. Because why would Fool and Knight of Swords both upright be your outcome? That means that translates to communication and a sudden new start, or somebody wants it, jumps in it. Would you want to jump into something like that with someone who's giving you all those red flags? Would that be somebody that you would trust in the long term? They've already given you hella red flag after hella red flag. Why would that be somebody you trust? Oh, thank you, Karen. Appreciate that. Thank you. 1 second. Why would that be somebody you trust? That scares me that they're going to come around trying to, at some point, all of a sudden wanting it, jumping into it. But does that have the ability to last after they've showed you all these red flags before? They're just going to have a fluke moment where they want you all of a sudden, or want like, oh, I want this, and then they're going to follow through. Don't be hoodwinked. Fool you once, shame on them, but fool you twice, shame on Pisces. All right, and you can sit there and you can be mad at me, you can call me all kinds of bitches, but at least you know I'm a motherfucker that told you the truth. Some of this is not your story at all, and you should be glad. But some of you, though, this is your story. One day you'll thank me. That mother, I may hate that curly-headed bastard, but that motherfucker kept it real when I was dealing with that dud or that bitch. He kept it real. So I'm saying. So with that being said, you all have a good one, and I will talk to you later. All right. Bye, y'all. See ya. Thank you so much for watching. And sorry, I was really talkative at the beginning, and I'm sorry also that I was kind of off in this read. All right. But thank you so much for watching. All right. Thanks, Art Cry Television and Eve. Thanks everybody for sending a super chat. Thank you. Be sure to join my OnlyFans at. It's not that type of OnlyFans, by the way. It's just a tarot reading OnlyFans. All right. Join right there. Hey, Sophia, how you been? Ain't seen you in a while, Sophia. Thank y'all. Thank you. Thank you, Jen, for saying that. Thank you. Bye, y'all. See you. Thanks. Bye. Thank you.